So JB, the question about that is a buddy I grew up with. One time he was riding my truck when we were kids. And I flipped on the turn signal, and he just went, "What's that clicking noise?" "Hey, Hank, your truck's making like a clicking noise." Then I finished the turn. He goes, "No, never mind, it went away." Why do we still hang out? I don't know why we hang out. And it's not his fault those parents are stupid. They named him JB. That's my buddy's name. Only the J and a B doesn't stand for anything. That's his name, JB. So when he's 16, he tried to apply for his driver's license. He didn't want them to think that JB stood for anything. On application, he wrote J only, B only, Stewart. It came back, Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. He's like, "Look at this, Henry! Jonely, Bonely, Stewart." What's that clicking noise? We still call him Jonely. My kids have only known him as Jonely. I mean, since they were little bitty. He's like, "I'm Mr. Stewart." They go, "Oh, Daddy told us, Jonely, be only. You're Jonely, Bonely." So what he did recently, I was doing a project in New York, so I was up there for a couple weeks. They gave me a high-rise apartment, so I called him. I said, "Hey, free place to stay in New York City, come on." So he came to visit. We're so high up, we had a garbage chute. So one day I gave him the garbage, and I said, "Hey, go 2 doors down, you'll see a chute. Just throw the garbage down the chute." He came right back with the garbage and goes, "They refused it." I said, "What are you talking about?" "There's a sign said refuse." I said, "That's refuse." They're not the same. So like I told you, I went to Korea one time. I told Jonely, I said, "Hey man, I'm going to Korea." He's like, "Wow, that's like going to a different country." Why do we hang out, man? But this show how dumb he is too. You know, in Star Trek where it says "to boldly go where no man has gone before," he thought boldly go was another planet. We're watching Star Trek on the clear blue one night. He says, "When they going to boldly go?" Man, what did you just say? Well, every episode they say boldly go. They ain't never been there. Man, why do we hang out? That is Jonely Bonely from Boldly Go. And Jonely's a great hunter too, man, but he's dangerous to hunt with. The way he hunts, he goes, "Man, if it moves, just shoot it." He'll go, "Got him, Zeke. Zeke." Thanks for getting that one. Because Zeke's last words are, "What's that clicking noise?" One of my buddies, man, they're the 2 biggest goob heads God ever put on this earth. I swear, they're great guys. I love them to death, but they're real stupid. One of my buddies would not go to New York City with me because he thought we may get mugged up there. He kept going, "Henry, we may get mugged up there." I said, "No, we won't." He goes, "Well, we won't if they don't know that we're from out of town." I said, "Well, you're right." He goes, "Well, let's don't act like it." I said, "All right, man, I got it." So we took a bus from the Bronx into downtown Manhattan. Whole time, my buddy John Patton's going to Henry. We don't want people to know we're from out of town, so let's don't act like it. I said, "All right, man, I got it." We step off this bus. My buddy John goes, "Yee, look at there, Henry, there's the Empire State Building." We just started handing out cash. He has this trait that if I repeat the same word several times, it sticks in his head, and that's all he can say for 30 minutes. I mean, it's a condition, but it's hilarious. Oh, he gets over it. I mean, there's no cure for it. It's just a little tick he has, you know? So sometimes, you know, we take turns leaving him voicemails.
There's like 5 of us. We all grew up together. And Tom, that's his name, he has a condition. So sometimes I'll just leave a voicemail saying, Walmart, 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 Walmart. And he'll call me back going, Walmart, Walmart, Walmart. I say, all right, man, call you back in 25 minutes. Call him back in 25. Hey, Henry, that was not nice. Not nice, not nice, not nice, not nice. Stop it! He's our friend. We've been doing that since we were little. So it's different now, you know. People make fun of people. People categorize people. He was just one of our buddies that had a tick, you know. I mean, when we were in elementary school, he had to go to speech therapy, you know, and they pull him out of class, and everybody knew that he was getting pulled out to work on his speech because we knew he had a speech impediment, you know. So instead of making fun of him, we just had fun with him, and he had fun back, you know. Because, you know, we're like in 2nd grade, so we're like 7. And he gets pulled out, and we go, see you, Tom, see you later. He goes, see you guys, we'll see you in a little while. Like, all right, we'll see you on the playground, Tom. And we did that every Tuesday and Thursday for 3 years. And then he learned how to speak properly, except that one little tick. So we're glad we kept something. I told that story on stage. That's the first time I ever told the tick story, because that was supposed to be a secret. So, I mean, it is. There's 5 of us, and we know. Of course, now there's 225. But the other story about him and a speech impediment in school, I told that story one time, and I called him, I said, hey man, I don't know if this is going to come out, but I was doing a show and there were like 2,000 people in this crowd, and I just told a story about you going to speech class and us going, see Tom, see ya. So somebody may say something to you because I may have said your last name also. He called me from work and goes, thanks man. I walk into work and my secretary goes, hey Tom, how you doing?
It's kind of tough on me growing up in my neighborhood when I was a kid, kind of tough on me when I was little. Guys, you guys remember playing Army as a kid? Yeah, you pretty much guessed it. I hated this game. All my buddies would go, okay, Henry, it's the neighborhood against you. We'll give you a head start. I'm booking down the road, man. We used to play a lot of cowboys and Indians, too. Didn't we, guys? Cowboys and Indians. You guessed it, I hated this game, too, man. Because I was always the cook. Yeah, where'd it go? I swear I talk this way all the time. Y'all are staring at me like retarded kids in math class or something.